Hi everyone, this is Lynette and I'm in my lovely little art studio here in Bassano del Grappa. And we just finished our first art workshop. It was week long and it was absolutely amazing. The workshops are only a small group. The most I can take is 8. It doesn't matter if you are a beginner, if you've never painted before, if you're an experienced painter. We will do instruction and spend a lot of time with the beginners. We'll work on everything from image transfers, where we actually go around the streets of Bassano and also in Venice, and we take like rubbings of the wall texture or the what do you call them, the grates in the street, and we get all these really fantastic textures and papers that we use to collage into our paintings. We go to Venice for the day, and you'll see, and honestly, if you've been to Venice 100 times and you're like, I don't need to see Venice, I promise you've never seen Venice like this. We have our private boat driver who will pick us up right there at the train station, and we'll spend a few hours in the canals looking at Venice from a point of view that you don't normally see. We'll have lunch canal side, and depending on the group and what we're up to, we may even take a trip out to Burano, which we did with this last group, and that's not Murano, it's Burano. Also spend a day up in Valdobbiadene, which is where Prosecco comes from. We're gonna go to a very, very special place with somebody whose passion for creating wine and cheese is equal to or more than most artists I know who, passion for their paintings. So it's a really, really unique and cool experience. But we go down there and we do some drawing. So even though this is an abstract class, if you want to paint landscapes or whatever you want to paint, you are more than welcome to do that. And trust me, the inspiration in this area will give you more than enough. We are in Bassano del Grappa, which is at the base of the Dolomites, which lead up into the Alps. You can see the mountains from here. The river splits the town, the colors, the textures, everything here is gonna just like kind of, I don't know, it overwhelms me at times, so it may overwhelm you, but in a really good way. We're gonna eat amazing food. You're gonna stay in an absolutely beautiful, beautiful B&B run by a very dear friend of ours with home cooked breakfast every morning. And then we're gonna take you to dinner, we're taking you to lunch. You won't, once you get here, you do not need a penny unless you want to shop in some of the fabulous stores in town. You're covered. So when you put your deposit down, and then everything gets paid by you before you get here. But once you get to Bassano, your room, every single meal, snacks, the trip to Venice, the trip to Valdobbiadene, all your painting supplies, and you actually get to go home with a tote bag filled with supplies that I get for you to use while you're here. Plus you have access to use all the stuff in my studio. You should come, you should bring your friends. It's already started booking. It's up for next May. I can't remember the date. I think it starts the 9th, but check it out. It's on my website. Get your deposit in because I know the spaces won't last long. I also have some great short workshops, like day long. I have one weekend workshop coming up, and all logistics are handled by my husband Phil with his company Live Like a Local Italy. So you can check them out on social media and also his website, which is livelikealocalitaly.com. And we hope to see you here.